I want to get on to this abortion debate that has reared its head in New South Wales in recent weeks, and Sky News can reveal that New South Wales Attorney-General Mark Speakman will push for an amendment to the state's proposed abortion decriminalisation bill. Caroline Marcus is outside the New South Wales Parliament House in Sydney. Caroline, what do we know about this amendment that's going to be coming from the government?
That's right, it is, Chris. Well, Sky News understands that Attorney-General Mark Speakman, who earlier this morning was still undecided about his position on the bill, has now decided to raise amendments in Parliament today during this debate, which is underway in the lower house. These amendments, we understand, are to do with late-term abortions. Now, under this bill, it's proposed that women up to 22 weeks of pregnancy could have an abortion with the approval of one doctor, but beyond 22 weeks, they could still obtain a termination with the consent of two doctors. Now, this issue has caused a split within the government. Some Conservative MPs are concerned about this issue of late-term abortion, as well as issues surrounding abortion just in general. We know a number have spoken out against this bill, including the Treasurer Dominic Perrottet and the Finance Minister Damien Tudhope. Meanwhile, others, including Health Minister Brad Hazzard, who's actually one of 15 co-sponsors of the bill, and Premier Gladys Berejiklian, have voiced their support for it. Now, Mr Hazzard kicked off debate in Parliament about an hour ago. He was followed by Labor's new Deputy Opposition Leader, Yasmin Catley. Here's what they had to say.
Today, we, the people's representatives here in the New South Wales Parliament, have the opportunity to right a wrong enacted into law 119 years ago. A law that no one has had the courage since to change. A law that put women's reproductive rights into the criminal code. A law that was enacted when this place had legislators that were all men. A law that came into being 25 years before the first woman, the first feminist, came into this place.
These laws are out of step with public perception and expectations, and out of step with people's experiences of both the law and our healthcare system. 76% of people in New South Wales are unaware, in fact, that abortion still remains in the Crimes Act.
Now, Chris, this issue hasn't just divided those in the government, but the wider community as well. It is calm here outside Parliament now, but earlier this morning, pro-life protesters clashed with pro-choice protesters here on Macquarie Street. Now, it is expected that this bill will eventually pass the lower house, but MPs are settling in for a long night of debate, which could continue tomorrow.
Thanks, Caroline. Caroline Marcus there from the New South Wales Parliament House.